halo around the sun. Thanks for joining us here on AccuWeather Weekend. I'm Melissa Constanzer. We've got a lot to cover as we continue to talk about what is a chilly time across the Northeast, but more so how things are changing throughout the western U.S. And this is going to be a key player in the activity that goes on early through the week across the plains. So you do want to listen up even if you're in other parts of the country, because we've got a lot of action for us. Taking you to the view here across the nation. Actually, we'll go back one. We'll go to the satellite and radar here for a moment just to show you what's going on. Low pressure system here. This is working its way through the four corners, and this is going to continue to work its way east. This is not a big deal, but it is bringing some precipitation and really some strong winds to some areas here across some of the desert southwest. So as this continues to work its way into the plains, at least a chance for some shower activity. Then we watch this next storm system. This is the powerhouse. It's working into California with rain and mountain snow, but as it continues to work its way east, it'll ramp up the winds into the plains and then kick up into the risk for severe weather later on. It's all as the cool air is going to try to work its way out of the Northeast. It's a little slower for New England to do so. It's chilly today. A lot of power here. And Tuesday, this is the map. You can see all the green extending to the south. So many areas getting the thunderstorm activity. This first wave weakens as it moves through the plains, but the next one here continues to dig. You can see all the purple and the pink there, indicating a very strong system continues to power its way on through. It's a very large system, too, as it moves its way off towards the Northeast. Our first day of severe weather will focus in anywhere from southwestern Missouri into portions of northern Texas, where we will have that chance for thunderstorms, including hail, damaging winds, and isolated tornadoes. Then we get into Tuesday through Tuesday night, and this shifts its way on east. So Dallas, you're kind of still in that threat through the morning hours and continues to work east into the afternoon, where we do have the threat for tornadoes. A high risk of severe weather. That's a 3 out of 4 on the scale here as we follow the storm system farther to the east. And with that threat, we're focusing on into states like Arkansas, Louisiana, and even up towards Missouri. As this rain moves its way on east, there's plenty of snow on the backside, and these thunderstorms will continue to charge their way east, heading into the East Coast as we get into Wednesday. There's snow on the backside, comes with some very strong winds, blowing and drifting, a huge problem. We've rounded out February and welcomed March, which, by the way, it's meteorological spring officially. Plus, March is often thought of as the start of severe weather season. And just like clockwork, this week is going to be a busy one. Bernie Rayno spoke earlier with AccuWeather Chief Meteorologist John Porter about whether it's an indicator of what's to come in the upcoming months. Well, of course, as we take a look across the southeast, we will be waiting for that weather to come in, but to finish off the weekend, it's still pretty nice. We are notably cooler, though, in several different spots. Nashville, you're about 10 degrees below historical average, so it's kind of a chilly end to the weekend, though bright. It's long. If you're looking for milder temperatures, they come back on Monday for most. You can see that chilly air still holding on to some of the Carolinas. We keep things dry. By the way, there's been a huge fire danger across the coastal Carolinas, so it's been a big challenge. But as you look towards the west, we still have the rain working its way on in, and that means some showers in Little Rock, 60 degrees. All those winter storms, we know a thing or two about them in the Northeast and the northern tier of the nation. Thankfully, no ice on tap for us anytime soon, but we do have some snowflakes in Buffalo as we head to 23 for the high, 33 in New York City. It's a chillier day to end the weekend, but in Minneapolis, just the opposite. We're back up into the mid-40s, which is almost 20 degrees warmer than where we were yesterday afternoon. We keep the chill around as we head through the overnight hours, particularly across New England. 14 the low in Boston. We head to